Hey, what's up, guys? It's Frank back with another episode of Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon Iron Man on Hard 5. We're on Chapter 7, Left Cantith Gauntlet, and we're just about ready to jump into it. I've gone to the armory and I've made a forge for this chapter. We've got the Bye Bye Birdie on Drog, our hunter. This bow ideally is going to allow... Oops, sorry, I'm in the wrong menu here. It's ideally, with its current might, going to allow him to one-shot the flyers that are on this map. So, with a might of 13, it's going to be tripled to 39 plus his strength of 8, which is 47. And if you look on this map, the highest defense unit that we have to fight against is technically Minerva, although she has lower health, so we're going to look at this Dragoon. So I believe that he'll be able to exactly one-shot this Dragoon, because it's 39 plus 8 is 47. I may have done my math wrong, but I think that we'll be able to pick him off from a distance with a lot of ease. In addition, this is a map where you're going to get free experience from Pala, Est, and Catria, as they do not move to take you out on this map. They move up into the mountains right here, and you will be able to pick them off from afar one by one. It's a lot of free experience for Drog, and he'll very easily be able to one-shot every single one of these units. These Pegasus Knights as well are also going to be one-shot, so it's just going to be a lot of experience for Drog on this map. So my plan for this map is going to be a little risky, but I think that I'm going to be able to make it work. So we're going to have Julian come down. He's going to unlock this door. We're then going to have Board come down here and Drog come right here to take out these archers. Keda is going to come sweep things up here. And then Jagan's going to place himself in the doorway to finish this guy off with a javelin. That's going to be the riskiest part of this entire skirmish. We can't put him here because he will then be able to be attacked by both of these mercenaries down here. He gets doubled by both, so he will be killed. In this instance, placing Jagan here and Keda here means that they both only ever have to take on one at a time, and so neither of them are at risk of dying. These two should be able to deal enough damage to put them into a range where they will just be killed on the next round of combat. So that Jagan and Keda shouldn't have to worry about being doubled. Marth is going to come down here and visit the village so we can get Bantu, who recruits Tiki later in this game, and we are going to need her if we're going to win this. Meanwhile, Wolf and Sedgar are going to come down here and position themselves in these two spots right here. Once we deal with these 7 flyers coming up this way. Once we deal with the flyers, they're going to position themselves here, and we're going to exploit the respawn line on these 4 forts. Because I believe once you cross this line right here and get over to here, they begin spawning and they'll come up this way. We'll have the way blocked off at that point, and we're going to just hopefully start getting some experience for Wolf and Sedgar. We will have Wendell or Lena come down this way to also help with the healing. And from there, it's just a matter of taking on these 2 knights and Harmaine, who will give us a silver axe that we will hopefully then be able to give to Board. But that's going to be just about it. I think that I think they should go all right. So, without further ado, we're gonna get started. This is just a scene where Minerva shows that she's a good guy and Harmaine shows that he's scum. So, let's get this started, huh? $14. We're gonna have to do the glue gun. You'll do 18. You guys have the same defense. Oh, you have 6 actually. 12 plus 18, 81 plus 78. So we should have a really high chance of hitting both of these guys. Jagan will in fact die if we miss. So I'm going to do my best to make sure that nobody's missing and nobody's dying. I could warp Ogma, but I really don't think I need to do that. We're going to get these guys into a good position to deal with the upcoming flyers that are coming this way. We'll get Harden in a good spot. Oh, you'll notice that I have a 20-use Silver Lance. So there's an option on the prep menu called Merge, where you can merge your weaponry into each other. I had 2 uses left on my Silver Lance that Jagan had, and I had 18 uses left on his Silver Lance. So I merged them together to get a 20-use Silver Lance, especially because Jagan has not been using his Silver Lance recently. So I think that this was a pretty good call to make. These guys are all going to get into a preparatory phase. And I actually think I'm going to try and give Drog the experience. So hopefully Kata doesn't kill. Which is weird to say, but... Oh, well, she killed him. Okay. We'll attack with the big stick here. Ooh. Board looking saucy. The longbow, 24 plus his strength, 32. I actually think that Kata would live, but she's also going to get attacked by this guy. We don't want that. So, 2, 4, 6. Okay, so he's not going to make it. So we're going to have to take the risk here with Jagan. He unlocks the door, and Jagan is going to finish him off. Yeah, perfect. Now, these flyers here are all going to start flying up this way. I actually don't think we need to worry about these 4, because they're just going to place themselves in the mountain and not combat us. So it's just these 3 in particular that we're worried about for now. These guys are just getting themselves in a good position. With luck, we're going to be able to deal with these 2 guys very quickly, and we won't have to worry about it for too long. We'll keep our healers in the back, so that way they don't stand any risk of being killed. I actually think Jagan could have taken 2 rounds of combat, so maybe it wasn't the best idea to put myself at such risk. I'm still learning how to do the math behind the weapon triangle advantages and disadvantages on this system, because I'm not exactly sure how good or bad it affects them. Give me one moment. I actually think that I need to do the game speed is fast. There we go. Alright. So these guys are coming up this way. So now I gotta retreat back, because this guy moves 10 spaces. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So he would attack up to here. He goes right here. He's going to have his Iron Lance equipped, as is Sedgar, who has his Iron Lance equipped. I want a higher hit rate, so I am going to make sure that they have their Iron Lances equipped. You're going to have your big stick equipped. Marth is going to retreat back slightly as well. And with luck, none of these guys are going to be able to take out anybody. So, I think that healing K-Dup's going to be important. So, if I unclick here, perfect. They should all be in a pretty, yeah, they'll all be in a decent spot. I don't think that anybody's in any risk of dying here. They both deal 20 against his 15, but he has weapon triangle advantage, so I think it's going to be closer to 4 damage? 3, maybe? I'm not sure. Again, still figuring out the math behind the weapon triangle. But I don't think Sedgar is at any risk of dying here. He deals 23, which means it'll be 8 damage, 16. Yeah, he's going to be okay. These two... We'll put Kane right here with his Iron Lance. And we'll just move everybody back a smidge. And that way... Do we want you to have the Steel Sword? I think I'm going to give you... It doesn't impact your avoid, and your hit rate's high enough that it doesn't really matter. So I think I'm leaving it at that for now. And once we deal with these flyers, I think we're going to be good to go. So fingers crossed here, it all goes according to plan. Yowza. I was expecting this, so... That's one of them dealt with. Alright, the Draco Knight comes up this way. Oh. Again, I'm not worried about the unhighlighted individuals. We are going to shove Kane up this way. Ogma is going to take care of this guy. And if I did my math right, yeah, just one short. I think Board does not have a high enough speed to avoid getting doubled by either of these guys. He does not have a high enough defense to deal with it either, which is really something we should work on, but I'll put Kane up here. I don't want to worry about him for now. Please hit. God, dude. Alright. You don't really have a high speed either. Do I think we can deal with this? I'm not entirely sure. Alright. Got the attack on that guy, which means that Drog's going to be able to take him out. Excellent. And that'll be a level up for him as well. Got strength. Gotta remind myself, the Psychic is a C rank staff. I need to be able to heal Sedgar, but in order to do so, I need to... Oh, well, hold on a minute. Maybe I can pull one of these. You deal 19, you deal 18, so that's 4 damage, 5 damage. You don't move. I don't have to worry about you attacking anybody. So you will live with 2 health, if I am reading this into this correctly. So Wolf's going to place himself here. Sedgar is going to trade the vulnerary over and use that. So he'll be at 20. You reach all these guys, but I don't think that you can double any of them. So if I do this, Abel lives with 1 health. Oh my god. Marth, you do not live, so we need to move you out of that spot. Drog, you can take... You have 12 speed, so you will not die. I don't think any of these other guys will die either. So I think that we're in an okay spot. If I'm really feeling it, I think what I'm going to do... Neither of those guys can reach this space. I'm going to ensure Sedgar's survival with a heal. And boom. I think that we are in the clear at this point. Because again, we do not have to worry about these flyers. They are not going to move off the mountains. Yeah, that's going to have to be it for now. Okay. Ooh, beautiful dodge. Even with the javelin, you're doubling other Pegasus Knights, Kata. That's an insane speed growth. That 1% crit does not sit well with me. Oh god. It's terrifying. Okay. So we're gonna save uses of the bye-bye birdie, and we're going to shoot with the steel bow. That is totally fine. We'll try and take this guy out with board to get him some more experience points. He's doing alright for himself. We'll try and get you some bow experience. You have a higher hit rate. That was incredibly stressful. You double a thief. Hey, you know what? You're about to level up too. I'll give it to you. Oh. Kata is such an essential unit. Level 10 already has maxed speed. That's crazy, dude. And she got a point of strength too, so I think it's going all right so far. We'll have you use the Mend on Kane, and we'll have Wendell come over here and begin healing up Abel. And then Marth can begin heading down this way. And let's check out the armory and see what's in here. Nope, stop it. Do I need any of this? No. I don't. I think I'm good for now. I think that everyone else can start moving down this way. Do I think that Wolf and Sedgar can get some more experience off these guys? I don't know, but I think it's going to be okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You'll take out Katria, then you'll take out Pala, then you'll take Minerva, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you'll take Est on the next turn. So it's just a lot of experience for Drog. We're going to get him up to a higher level. And Ogma will come this way as well. I think that we're going to be good after this. It's just going to be a lot of blocking up, I think. Jagan is going to just chill here. They're all in their spots, so... Oh, you can't quite reach. Kate is going to get ready to come exploit the system. Marth's gonna get ready to come visit the village. And we're gonna get these guys down this way, so that they can begin blocking up the way. Jagan can come here. Do I think Board can get a level up? None of them have any ranged weaponry either, so I think we're all doing okay where everybody's at, I think. So let's heal you. Oh, I forgot to heal Kane. Oh, that's okay. We'll just start moving them all down this way. I think we've got a solid team set up here. So this is Bantu. He's a wrinkly old man, but he's also a Manakee. I'm going to give him the Firestone because he can use it, and as you can see, it does incredible things for his attack power, because based on his stat line, he looks pretty weak, but he's pretty useful, honestly. I don't really exactly know the exact stats the Firestone gives, but it's pretty substantial if I recall correctly. Because you'll notice that he only has a strength of 2, but the Firestone gets his attack up to 25? So I think it gives him a +8, not to mention that it has a might of 15, so the Manakeet's going to be pretty useful. We're going to get ready to exploit the system here, and Drog is just going to start picking these guys off. So I think I'm going to use the Bye-Bye Birdie just to make sure that I'm getting the kills. So Katria's withdrawing, Pala will withdraw next. You have to do it in a particular order, because if you kill Minerva before you kill the other three just retreat, and you don't get that experience. But they will not engage you unless you move into their range, so, you know, avoid doing that. Sedgear's going to have his Javelin equipped, and so is Wolf. We're hopefully going to be able to spread out this damage a little bit. They shouldn't be able to attack beyond these 3 squares here, because they're all Cavaliers. You're not going to be able to kill Pala, but maybe what we can do is we can give you... Oh, geez. Yeah, okay. A little assistance. And Board can come here and hit with the big stick. Alright, now Board is going to get his level up, I believe. Yeah, alright, sweet. Really not making me enjoy giving you these level ups, buddy. Although I did do a little sleuthing, and it turns out that the growth rates that I was remembering, I believe, are for Fire Emblem 13, I think it was? What is this? Fire Emblem... I think this is Fire Emblem 11 or 12? Oh, good lord, I can't even remember right now. But yeah, I was remembering it for the sequel, where they boosted up their growth rates. So, these growth rates are a little bit more Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon than I was originally thinking. Get these guys down here. Yeah, that should be it for now. Oh. Well, that's a bummer. They just left. Turn 7. Okay. Probably should have killed Minerva then, but I'm okay with that. Drug gets some experience out of it. It was free experience. Alright, and I think we're ready to exploit the system now. So, who has more defense here? You do, but you can double. I'm gonna just do this. And these guys are gonna start moving up this way. Kida can come like right here maybe? I don't know. We'll equip the javelin and board. As loath as I am to use you. Come right here. I think more or less everybody else is going to be right where I need them to be. Alright. Weapon triangle advantage, so that's pretty solid. Do I think any of these guys are going to come and attack me? Possibly. You have a speed of 8, he has a speed of 9, you have a speed of 20, so... we're gonna have you attack with Bye Bye Birdie, and we'll see if we can get... yeah, you have more attack with the Steel Lance. Do I think that maybe this will work better? Maybe, not sure. Huh. And then we'll have you attack. 14. Let's give this a shot. Alright, so that's going to put him up to the next level. You know, those are 3 stats I'm very happy to get. Those are decent stats. It puts you at just as much defense as Board has. And neither of you guys are getting doubled, so I think we're doing okay. Sedgar may need to take a step back in a minute, but I think that this is quite alright currently. Everybody else can retaliate. We'll get Marth up this way. Bantu will come this way as well. And I'm going to give Sedgar one more turn before I start using Psychic. It's a little bit exploity to use Psychic like that, but I think it's definitely worth doing. If I really want to, actually, I can do this. Do this, and I can move Sedgar back. Here. And then I can come back and put them both here, and they can take some more attacks. Maybe I'll do that. Let's do that. With your javelin, and maybe they'll attack Kata instead. We'll see. But we'll have Jagan over here continuing to proc the reinforcements. Those two have moved, so yeah, we're good. Yeah, here they come. Yeah, so this is, I think, how this is going to work. Oh, geez. I really hope I didn't do the math on this wrong. Oh, God. Damn it. I did the math wrong. Well... give me a moment to find his face. As it's like a makeshift I drag this space right here, make it a little bigger. Well, there we go. Seriously? Come on now. Sorry, Wolf. I messed up. I may be in trouble.